deputies. So I'm looking for the Auger of Dunlain. He's supposed to be in the Middens. And I found an entrance to the Middens here, and I believe this is the Hall of Countenance. Yes, the Hall of Countenance. And that reminds me, one of the mods that I added was one that removes the fog from the map to make it a little bit easier to see. I mean, there's still clouds, but the fog has been removed. Okay, so let's investigate the Midden. I also added a mod that adds salt mines and more bandit camps. So if I'm just traveling overland, I could encounter some more bandits and such. I thought that might be interesting. Get my spells ready. Well, I didn't want to pick up the basket. I wanted to pick up the white cap. Well, aren't you an interesting fella? I also installed a mod that makes torches brighter because I like to be able to see, and I don't like the candlelight spell is just so cold and washed out. I don't really like that. I used to use a mod that would make it more warm, but I haven't found such a mod for Skyrim Special Edition yet. Come back here. Alright, that's where we came in. And then we have this other place here, and there's some boots. Okay. Don't push me, Lydia. For crying out loud, woman. And then we come down here. He ran off. Skull. Oh, look at this poor guy. Dagger of Binding. I'll take that. Bleeding Crown. I think I hear Lydia talking or something. Ooh, blood. A cell. I think she killed somebody. Or rather, a skeleton. Not really a body. Lydia, don't run off and kill them. I wanted to trap their soul. Now I can't trap the soul because you ran off and killed them already. Okay. Salt pile. Thorax, torch bug, thorax. Ice pile. Alright, looks like you've been busy, Lydia, busy. Astronaut Forge Manual. And we have fire salts and a ruby. And this very creepy looking place. For some sort of ceremony, obviously. I'll take those and these. And the leather.
Someone there?
Alright, got his soul. Take all of that. Anything in the water? Oh, I added a realistic water. It gives better textures. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything up here before we go that way. Maybe there'll be some treasure. No, I don't see any treasure. Just a little ledge. Some empty wine bottles and the midden dark. Is it gonna be dark? I do have my torch in case it is. Ooh. That looks creepy. Very creepy indeed. Is that blood? It might be blood. I can harvest the hanging moss. Lots of bones around here. And there is some treasure. Yes, indeed. I don't see a way to get back up, so I'll leave that for later. Are you tired, Lydia? Ooh. Look. And a sweet roll.
Come on.
Lydia. I'll take the gold. Did you kill the other one? Looks like. I'll take the potion. Oh, why? Look at all these bones. I think the bones are hurting me. That's just weird. What the heck? Midden incident report. The missing students were found in the midden this morning, dead as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search at this point. The bodies were found together, each suffering the same deformities, peeled and bubbling skin on the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as is commonly referred to around the college. There's little doubt they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capabilities. The relic nearby put any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit that I've never seen one like it. A large, segmented sculpture of a gauntlet. The Daedric sigil emblazoned upon the palm. Attempts to move it were in vain. I must show it to Archmage Sidoth during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he will know more. While we couldn't move the relic, I was able to pry 4 rings from it. I'm sure there's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium until we can consult with the Conjuration Master to learn more. I will take that. Investigator's Key. Hanging moss, a goat hide, creep cluster, fire salts, a few canis root, some cobwebs, an iron ore axe. So, look at that. So, evidently there are some rings involved with this thing. And I must find the rings in the Arcanum. We have a dead goat. A woodcutter's axe, some wheat and garlic. Looks like someone was preparing to cook this goat. Perhaps. Oh, what was that? Hanging moss. White cat. Oh! Oh, that was you, Lydia. I thought I was being attacked.
I am sorry. You left me with no choice.
You're sorry because you killed the spider? Really? I feel no remorse for killing spiders. They're foul little creatures. Potato, a loot. Empty wine bottles. Any more spiders in here? Some gold on the skeleton. A bottle of ale. An iron sword and a banded iron shield. Web sack, a skeever tail. Alright. Okay, nothing behind there. And this exits, and I don't want to exit, so we're going to go back. Because we are looking for Auger of Dunlain. Did I go this way? Yes. Dead end, right? Alright, let's retrace our steps. Troll skull. Okay, now I'm going to come down to this chest and get the goodies. Now, let's see. Okay, no. I can't make the jump, doesn't seem like. Okay, that's the exit. Alright, so now I know where I am. We'll come back and go back this way. here, we're back to the fork, and we'll go this way this time.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
And you must be the Auger. So you're the Auger of Dunlain?
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume.
I beg to differ.
You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I'm not the first to come see you?
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
Okay. What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
That light was blinding, Auger. The light blinds me. The darkness is a relief. Well, the belly is so demanding. I feel constantly hungry and thirsty, eh? Ah, yes, this is the way I came in. We'll go this way. And return to the college. Creepy. Torch bugs. This time we'll go this way. To get out.
Huh?
Alright. It's almost 2 in the afternoon. We made good time. Now, let's see. So, I need to report to Savos Aren.
Argo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Huh? Very well.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Hello, I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to this orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Auger of Dunlain.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Auger for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic.
Oh, I
Something
am.
as specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done.
Thank you.
This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Council's policies. It is entirely possible that they look to our college here in Winterhold in order to find supporters for their organization. The College of Whispers has long been driven by its desire.
Speak with Mirabelle.
They focus on research such as conjuration and necromancy. The College of Whispers hopes to learn that our college also supports these avenues of research. Thus, they may claim that the Synod is indeed a political minority in the Empire, and should be treated as such. Our actual position and policies are irrelevant. No matter the facts of the response, it will certainly be twisted to suit the whims of either group. Indeed, it has been jokingly suggested that we send the exact same response to both, which each will warp into support of their side. At present, these two groups do little beyond attempting to gain the attention and favor of the Emperor. They appear to have little interest in real study and research for the sake of gaining knowledge. Archmage Auger believes that their conflict poses a significant threat to the autonomy of our college, and I concur. Falling in with either would threaten to draw much unwanted attention to our college. If either group takes to less official channels and attempt to contact you directly, please refer them to the college's master leader. Say as little as possible so as to avoid compromising our neutral position.
I wish I caught the beginning of that. I'll have to try to catch that later. Mirabelle.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Do you know anything about the staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Ren said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see.
Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
What can you tell me about the staff of Magnus?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Where can I learn new spells?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order.
That's not what I
Predated the
clicked
Imperial
on.
Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
What do you think you're doing?
Where can I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Varalda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar
Alright.
in alteration. One of the best in Tamriel.
I heard
and always
somebody-
willing to pass on his knowledge.
Crying out. Is something going on in here? How odd. Alright, so I'm supposed to find the ruins of Mzulft. Ah, lovely day. Let's have a look at the map. Where are these ruins of Mzulft? Way over here. Looks like we're going to be heading to Windhelm again. And that reminds me, another mod that I added was one that adds more carriages. So there will be a carriage in Winterhold now that I can use. I also added an Archmage's Retreat near Winterhold. That's belonged by the Archmage. The Archmage owns it. And that might be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to be going to Windhelm, looks like. let's see. What do I need to do? Anything to prepare? The time. Well, we can sleep on the carriage ride, right? Right. Are you ready for a journey, Lydia? We will go. Oh, what a lovely day. Oh, am I falling off? It's like, oh my goodness, let's not fall off. That would not be good. That would not be good at all. That would be death. Phew. I just started sliding off. How odd. Ooh. What the heck? Now, I thought it added a carriage, but I don't see one. I don't see a carriage, and I don't see my horse either. Let's look around a bit. I don't know why they didn't add the carriage. Maybe I misunderstood what the mod was supposed to do. Iron ore vein. And I don't even know where my frickin' horse is. My horse should have been here, but it seems to have disappeared. Maybe because I added a mod that makes the horses go a little bit faster. I felt when I was riding my horse, I felt like my horse was going really slow. And I'm freezing. Let me go into the inn and warm up. Well, I am going to end this episode here and try to figure out what's going on, why I don't have a carriage, why I don't have a horse. Because I do not want to walk all the way to Windhelm again. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.